Hey everybody, Logan here, bringing you a very late edition. Don't usually post something or even record this late, but I got a little news. I was sent some interesting information, and then during the time I was being sent it, as I was discussing it with the person sending it to me, Windows Central got a hold of it too. I'm assuming someone on their end also has a connection within the same outlet. But that's fine because some of the information that they had up there was incorrect. And they're still running on some old information, which I'm going to, debunk because this came straight from the same meeting, if I'm not mistaken, where this information came from. But I don't know if everything they got they verified first. I don't know, but I'm not going to show the article because, like I said, the information isn't 100% on there. Maybe it'll be updated or whatnot. I don't know, but I got different information from the same source. Interesting, but you'll see all this as well within the next coming hours or day or so from other outlets, but hopefully you're here watching it first. Like I said, you will probably see this elsewhere later today. With that being said, there's a new Xbox on the horizon, and it's not a Pro. Microsoft already said the Series X is the Pro. They're not going to refresh it, rehash it like PlayStation's doing and beef up the power with the PlayStation 5 because technically the Series X is more powerful than the PS5. That's debatable. It's all about how it's used and so on and so forth. We're not getting into that. But I'm here to tell you we are getting a refresh of sorts. And there are a couple things that we've already seen, like this holiday season where Microsoft had dropped the price, put it on sale quite a bit, the Series X, to flush out the existing model. Why? We're getting a new design. It's not the cylindrical one. It's, from what I was told, it's somewhere in between that and our current Series X. I don't know, but I know what we've seen isn't going to be the exact model. Something's going to change. With that being said, it looks like all the specifics are going to be the same. But there's something interesting. I'm going to pull up some more information before we go into any of the speculation territory, just based on the information Microsoft has, well, information that's come out. So here, let's take a look. This is the first bit of information. As you can see, this is the same stuff you will see over there on Windows Central, but here we've got the Sabile. What is the Sabile? I will tell you that in a moment. If you remember, it was leaked that this is the new controller, but I'm going to tell you a little bit more about this in a moment. Xbox Gaming Beat, which, if I'm not mistaken, is what they're going to do all their announcing for, which is June. So the new controller will come out before that. And then here we go. The mid-gen console announced. The Elwood and the Brooklyn announced simultaneously. The Elwood is the 1TB Series S, and then Brooklyn is the 2TB Series X. Additional storage options announced, available in fiscal year 25 H2. So let's read what we have right here. And as you can see, it's going to come out at the end of August, but the Brooklyn is going to come out at the end of October. So that's going to be interesting. This controller will come out first. I don't know if I will be getting the new Series S because that at $299, I've already got two Series S's. I don't think it's really necessary, especially when we're going to look at the next slide. The Brooklyn 2TB over here, if you guys can see that here, sorry, the Elwood 1TB and the Brooklyn 2TB. is going to be $4.99 at launch. We have a 60-day plus separation between launches, enables dialogue with different audiences, allows us to focus on new improvements in Sabile. Sabile, I don't know, Sabile. Tell stories beyond console, D2C. Adds value to Brooklyn and Elwood at announce. Gives Elwood its own moment earlier in the holiday time frame to maximize sales. I think that's kind of smart. Last Chance Edith, 512 at $199 as Black Friday offers before EOL. So Edith was the code name for the standard Series S. So that's going to be on sale for $200, which those will sell very well. Starkville EOL ahead of Brooklyn launch. Brooklyn arrives just in time for the gifting season, but separate from Elwood. Now, I bet you're like, what's with all these names? Let's take a look at that now. So here we go. Mid-gen devices lineup delivering on player needs. So Xbox Series S is the Elwood. So as you can see, most of the stuff here has not changed in terms of power and capacity. So we are going to have the 512 to the 1 terabyte. Xbox Series X, the Brooklyn, will be a 2 terabyte option. So you've got larger storage here, all digital if you look at that. Now you're looking at something here. What is this? The Xbox Series X in XDL called Uther. Xbox Design Lab. So when I was talking to my source, I was like, XDL? Yeah, you're going to be able to design your own in the Xbox Design Lab, which will be pretty interesting. And here shows the Sabile, the Xbox Universal Controller, which is pretty much all going to be the same. In-box accessory, Bonnie Pro. Not sure what that information was. I didn't see anything about a Bonnie. I think that's the old one of the old code names for the controller, if I'm not mistaken. I don't quite remember, but if we look, it's what's going to be compatible with it. So the Bonnie Pro, it might be an accessory. It might be the case if I'm not mistaken. Don't know on that one. Don't know. Wasn't given any information about that. But here you're going to get the new version of the controller with all of them with Type C to A, because they're going to do Type C to A with this one, because apparently this one's going to have the A 3 times USB Type A. Now, what's interesting about this Series X, what we're going to have, unlike the current one, if you look at your current one, it's all Type A's. Here you're going to have 1 Type C and 2 Type A's. So I'm guessing the Type C will be on the front and the Type A's will be on the back. But otherwise, you're still looking at Xbox Wireless 2. So that is the new wireless technology, or current, we should say, at this point. And then we have the Design Lab, which everything's going to be the same. 16 gigs of RAM, 10 gigs of RAM. I thought that had 12. Huh. But you're still looking at the standard 16 gigs. Everything's going to be the same right here. These two are going to be the same, but you can design your own. That will be a thing I will probably do. Instead of buying the Brooklyn, I will probably end up getting the Uther. I think that's how they want that to be pronounced. And same thing with the controller over here. You got in Xbox Design Lab. So I'm probably going to, and that's called the iGrain? eGrain? So these are the two I'm probably going to do, because how awesome would it be to be able to design your own console? So with all this being said, I was going over a bit of this information on what I was given. So I'm giving you everything that I can. We might see some updated information come out. I'm sure Windows Central will update some of that as well. I'm sure you're going to get it on Pure Xbox. And maybe, who knows, my Xbox Wire might even just put it out tomorrow. We might see something later straight from Microsoft. As of right now, I just know this was, I don't know if you guys can see it, as slide 14 and slide 15. So I'm not sure how this was sent to them, whether it was text or a PDF file or something like that. All I know is these are the same ones that were sent to me. But if we go back over here and look, this is the older images that they still have. From my understanding, it's going to be a variation between this and our current one. I don't 100% know if this is going to be the same. I was told it's going to be bigger in order to fit everything in there, but cylinder may or may not be on the table. So don't 100% know about that. Here's the other information here. And then the controller is going to be slightly varied from this. The two-tone, it's not going to look like that. This was a mock-up. They said image credit Microsoft. This was a mock-up. So was this. These were all mock-ups. But here you can see there's different page numbers and it's a different setting. So yeah, these were I don't know if they were internal mock-ups or whatnot, but the controller will slightly be different than this in terms of the final design, as will the console. But I wish I was able to find out a little more on the shape of the final design here and the shape of the final design, or just the design in general. I think it's a little weird to have these here like this. Like I said before, I think it might wrap up further if you're going to have your rubberized grips. I don't know. I really want to see what the final ones are going to be. Again, this all comes from a meeting where I have limited access to. And as you can see, they have it all here as well. So that's the same thing. They've got it from the same people, same meetings, maybe different meetings of the same people. I don't know. I don't know. I no longer work for the company. I just know people that do. So what little information I got. So one thing I can say is they got it at the same time I did. That's pretty cool, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Take everything here with a grain of salt, because Microsoft can change things on a whim. They might go, you know what? We're going to push things back. We're going to say, you know what? We're not going to do this. I don't know. I've never seen any companies cancel something so close, but they can change things. They did it with the Xbox 360. They went from 256 to 512 during production. And hey, right before the consoles hit mainstream production, they changed that. Gave Bethesda more RAM, so Oblivion ran a lot better on there. So, but hey, as of right now, that's all we know. Everything else I said is more like speculation. Things can change. Things have changed. There's things changing all the time. We'll see. So tell me what you guys think. If you've seen this information anywhere else, drop it in the comment section below. Tell me where you've seen it. Tell me what they've said. I'll go check that out. I'll ask my source if any of that is true, and then maybe I will put something down in the comment for any updates. I'll pin a comment down there. But I'm sorry if I've been a little out of it. It's really late. I'm recording at almost 1 a.m. So thank you guys so much. I am a little tired. Gotta edit this. Head to bed. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. Make sure you turn that bell on for notifications. Tune in every Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, for Ready to Start podcast with myself and Click to Enlarge, Nick Duel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We'll get some more solid information in the next coming days. I guarantee it. Like I said, anything else I get, I'll let you guys know. Like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.